News Corp chairman Rupert Murdoch is said to be developing his own U.S. sports network that could challenge ESPN. What would that mean for the company and for the industry? RBC analyst David Bank joins us now from their New York office. He has an outperform rating on the stock. David, I'm looking at Disney leading the Dow decliners for a second day under some real pressure. Disney, of course, owns ESPN. Should it be worried?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think if we end up finding out that ESPN or rather News Corp in the relatively near term is really planning to aggressively build a national premium sports network, it probably should legitimately put Disney under pressure. But I think it's that kind of scenario, to me, to be honest, is not a, it's almost a lose-lose. I think the cost of sports go up for everybody. The cost of cable to the consumer is actually going to go up because you've got these expensive sports networks hitting basic packages. So I kind of think there's going to be something more in the middle. Something like News Corp takes the fuel package, which has got 30 million subs. They juice it with a little bit better content, but I just don't see them, like, there's no premium sports to be going after in the near term. All that stuff is mostly locked up.
But you also have Comcast and its newly acquired NBC properties trying to expand its sports coverage. Is there, if not, the ability to chip away at the dominant market share, at least the ability to grow a channel like that?
I think that's fair. I mean, I would point to something like, there's a Thursday night NFL package that's coming up for bid. It'll be a half a season. Something like that is not already in the hands of an incumbent. Could it go to an NBC Sports? Could it go to a brand new Fox Sports channel? I think there are general market channels that exist today, like a TNT or an FX, that will want to bid for it. I think that's the kind of content that a new initiative would be going after, as opposed to, hey, let's put a bid in 10 years for the NFL when it comes up. Like, it's going to take a really long time before that kind of premium content is available.
So when you saw Bloomberg News reporting this yesterday, what was your initial thought?
Well, my thought was if it was a near-term initiative, it would be somewhat disappointing. I think that News Corp is executing so incredibly well on its businesses right now. It's despite some bumpiness with Idol in the first quarter. Season to date, they've just been killing it across both Fox Broadcasting and FX. And their renewals on the Fox News channel are coming through. Like, their execution's been outstanding. I think this would hurt them before it would help them. That's kind of what I think.
All right, it's an interesting take. Thank you very much for giving us your reaction to that original Bloomberg News reporting, of course, that Rupert Murdoch is interested in launching a sports network.